And I tell you what, I'm going to have to be very careful with Skellige opponents. Ooh, I got my first Skellige card. You know, you look like an innocent little herbalist there, but I think you're tweaking out on stuff, and you get off on playing Skellige Gwent. That's why you were all twitching when I walked in, because you knew you had a sucker in your herbalist shop. Yeah, well, your deck almost did something awful to me when I walked in this store.
Fond of shortcuts? Be careful you do not trample any herbs.
I think I've had enough of your attitude, lady. You're just mad that I beat you in Gwent. And I'll trample all the herbs I want. Get out of here before we catch whatever addiction she's got tweaking out.
The newest work by the Beauclerc painter and portrait artist, Auguste Benoit, on display from today. A portrait of the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia, on view in the Grand Place. Ladies, gentlemen, Dupont and Sons, all manner of goods and services, cheap, reliable, purchase today what you planned to purchase tomorrow.
Where's that voice coming from? I mean, that's where I'm headed to. Do I have that quest chosen as my... He's shouting from like 3 Grand Place blocks away, and I'm hearing him. Wow. What an obnoxious blowhard. Which way am I headed? I am headed this way. Unless it was one of you guys being like his town crier or something? His PR agent?
No two ways about it.
I think I'm still going the right way, yes. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this place. Finding my way around.
Don't crowd around. A warhorse like
What do you mean, horse? I speak of the griffin.
Okay, we have critics already. Whoa, okay. They look like art connoisseurs, there's no doubt. Yeah, that's right. This is the guy in the painting. What the...
Greetings. Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Am I seeing a naked Witcher in the painting? Okay, can we walk up and punch this guy? Is that gonna change the contract? Yeah.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too. Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest. Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving. You don't like it. I'm hurt.
Not as hurt as you're gonna be in a minute.
Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
Okay, I'm buying the painting so nobody gets to see it. Okay?
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento, though I'd hardly call the price a bargain. Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
Yeah, starve.
Right. least this way I'll be able to control who sees it.
Yeah, exactly,
Thanks.
Geralt. How do I put that up at Corvo Bianco in a place where nobody's ever going to see it? And I really feel like severing that man's head from his body. All right. Are these his other works? How come nobody is naked in his other works? I thought that was his style. I don't see any nakedness there. Well, at least that quest is off my quest list. Got that going for me. This is the main quest, obviously. We want to stick to... Haven't I restored Corvo Bianco to its former glory? Do I need to... Go to the place where the auction will be held. Perusing a notice board in Toussaint, Geralt found the appeal of a ducal clerk. The clerk was seeking all manner of vagabonds, knights errant, and mercenaries. The posting did not seem to be an offer of Witcher's work. Even so, Geralt decided to learn more about this mystery job. This one, I think, it doesn't have a level rating. Okay. Mutual of Blood. This quest title always makes me laugh. Meet the merchants at the camp. While wandering around Toussaint, Geralt did not neglect his vocation and the true core of his existence, namely pursuing and slaying monsters. Having found a notice on a notice board posted by a merchant guild beset by some beast, the Witcher decided to go to the appointed spot and learn about the details of the matter. Oh, right. Have I waited a week? I'm afraid if I choose this, I'm going to get caught in a time warp. Right? I want to do the Skellige deck quest, of course. Okay, we will think about that. I'm not interested in horse races much anyway. Okay, these are all horse races. Talk to Count Belladal. One day Geralt happened upon an unusual contract notice. Someone was seeking the aid not of some unnamed witcher, but specifically of the witcher named Geralt of Rivia. The notice listed no other details, so Geralt, admittedly intrigued, resolved to see what was its issue. What was at issue? Hate to be that guy, but the last exploits of Selena's gang. While exploring the catacombs beneath the city cemetery, Geralt ran into a crew of grave robbers. Giggling and cursing, the band of robbers swarmed the Witcher, which ended tragically for them. On the gang leader's rapidly cooling corpse, Geralt found an interesting letter from which he learned that Selena's gang and a treasure that supposedly lay concealed in the tomb of a now dead but once famous woman burglar. Yet to get at the treasure, the Witcher needed a key. Okay, I want to do this one, but I'm actually tempted to head back to Corvo Bianco first. What else do I need to do there? Let's do this first, and then we will search for that treasure or the key to the treasure or whatever we have to do for that other quest. So, where the heck is the fast travel post? It's dead ahead. Maybe I can get rid of the painting somehow. I don't know how. Store it up in the attic of Corvo Bianco. Burn it in the fireplace. Something like that. Home sweet home, Geralt. I suppose we just go talk to the Major Domo, right? Basil Faulty, or whatever his name is. And he would be inside the main abode, right? Has the quest already changed to any degree? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Are you going to demand more money of me like the painter guy? Do armor stand. Do I have any armor I'd like to... I mean, this junk isn't really armor, is it? Toussaint color guide, technically, but it's not like armor that, you know, I have any particular emotional link to. I could check my stash for the armor I do have an emotional link to. Did I save my Wild Hunt armor? Do you know what I had to go through in that armor? Mr. Major Domo?
Coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display.
I do.
Likewise, I have
I think I do.
spots in which new
I mean,
paintings might be hung.
I want to display them, but I don't know if I still have them.
Dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Cellar, huh? It's not like a coffin with a higher vampire in it, is it? I believe you, but I want to check my stash and take advantage of my new armor and weapons racks. So,
Fine, but maybe later. Something I'd like to ask you right now.
there is?
I'm all ears.
Really, I can play Gwent with him. What is he going to do if he doesn't renovate? He's just going to stand around and be a lump in Corvo Bianco, a useless hunk of uselessness. Okay. Is there more we could do?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The grounds are a little shabby. They are.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
This is going to make Roach angry, but I'm a big herbs guy and harvester guy, BB. I know that probably tarnishes my Witcher manlyhood, but yeah.
So sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Is there another reference there? Okay. All the herbs that I have harvested over the Witcher ages, it's probably worth a 2,000 crown investment.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
I guess we can multitask. That way Roach won't try to throw me out of the saddle.
You know, Roach, my horse, well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Go for it, Basil.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days.
It's a remarkable
Will you be needing
turnaround.
anything else, sir?
Yeah, let's say goodbye for now.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
And armor stand. What did I put? Oh, I put my tourney armor there. All right, you did say something about another weapons rack. Where did you put that? No, that's... Whoa, Geralt's getting dizzy. It's not there. This I've filled up, right? Yalmar's steel sword. And Ravik's of four horns. Tourney sword. Okay, got it. I want to know where the other weapons rack has gotten to. Yeah, I'm tempted to harvest. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got 2 more weapons racks there. I am not putting that painting in the foyer or whatever this is. Yeah, got all that. Is that... No. Okay. So, stash. Where the heck is it? It is... somewhere dead ahead. Oh, it's in my bedroom, right? It's over here, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay, so what weapons do I still have in my stash that I... Fate. We will put that in a weapons rack. Have Karen... Right. This is my first Witcher silver sword. That has to go on the rack. It just has to. Woven steel sword. Right, I might... Blade from the bits. Okay, so this is what Hattori made. Oh, you know, I'm tempted to put the caretaker's spade up, but seems a bit... oh, you know... My first steel sword and my first... Where did that go? Why did... What, Torloon? Okay. What happened to the... What the heck's going on here? Okay, there we go. They're in my inventory. Now, I'm hoping... Oh, you know what? I want to look for armor as well. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, we're going to put the Hindersfjall heavy armor up, and we are going to put our first Witcher armor up. Do I have hunting trousers, Nilfgaardian trousers? Ophira, no, I'm not really interested in displaying. The bunny ears, should I... well, the donkey ears, the ass ears, whatever they're called. Okay, I think... Should I put the elf head somewhere? Yeah. I think that's enough for now. I'm really tempted to put the caretaker's spade somewhere. Where are... Fairy boots, alder folk boots. Okay, let's stick with what we've got. I do have trophies I could put up. Really got to learn how to get around in my own house, you know? That's kind of important. Okay, hinders fuel to sun. No. I will think I do need leggings, and maybe I need gauntlets. Well, what do you think? It's pretty excellent armor, isn't it? I know. Just don't focus on the sequins. It was a problem the whole time I was wearing it, alright? You don't have to shake your head at me. Okay, so Kaer Morhen armor. That was my first armor. Coolest armor I've ever worn, but, kind of, I don't know, I outgrew it, let's say. Okay, so that's that. Now we have weapons racks over here. I want to put Fate. Where do I want to put Fate? I want to put Fate in the first one. Okay, oh, it did. For a second, I thought it didn't do the thing. All right, so I'm still out of weapons racks. I really can't really put all the weapons I want to put up. That's disappointing. How do I get you to give me more weapons racks? I suppose we do more housework. Is that how that happens? I think... Let me see. Getting a little low on crowns. But I'm not broke. So...
How might I be of service?
Let's work on... Can I choose what you actually do? Renovation-wise? Can I
To really like this place.
get into
We
specifics?
should keep going. Refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Let's do some work on the house.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed or additional armor
Yeah,
stands. Or
now we're
weapon racks.
talking.
Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
And there aren't going to be too many guests. We need another weapons rack.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Okay, can we do 2? Yeah, there we go.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
No.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Yeah, I have to hide a painting. I guess I'll put it in my stash. I don't think anybody will be going into my stash anytime soon. And don't laugh if you do, alright? It's not my fault. And this was... Trophy, right. Which trophy would I want to put there? Seems to me all my trophies have a bit of a gamey smell to them. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Right, I want to sell Torloon and Meltith. That I will eventually put up on weapons racks when I get them. I really didn't save any Nilfgaardian. Was this what was I wearing? Death from above. Actually, that would be a pretty cool weapons rack item, I've got to say. All right, trophies. Boglet trophy, Noonwraith trophy, Grit. All right, so was this... Which... I'd really like to put up the Griffin trophy from that epic battle where I chose the wrong oils the whole time in Skellige. So... Which... Or, I suppose the Griffin trophy for the Griffin that Vesemir and I killed together would really be the proper choice. Ooh, Lesson Trophy is good too. That's pretty good too. Wow, do I have a lot of trophies. Fiend Trophy, Chort Trophy, Necker Warrior Trophy, Wraith Trophy, Echidna Trophy, Griffin Trophy. Alright, so Griffin Trophies... Arch Griffin Trophy. Okay. So this would... I'm pretty sure this would be the one... Or maybe this is the one I thought... on that... Was it like an Elven Ruins hilltop? I think since this one is sort of in an upfront part of my stash, this must be an earlier trophy. And I have some... Oh goodness, now I've really done a thing. Now I've really mixed it up with the other Griffin trophy. Goliath trophy is a pretty good one too. Oh, see, now I don't... I would assume this is the one. Let's put these two in the stash. Okay, now let's put the stinky trophy on the bedroom. Oh, this isn't the kind that... Alright, can I put it there? Really? Alright, so what kind of trophies are we talking about here? Oh, you know what? It might be like trophies for winning horse races and that kind of thing. Did I get trophies for that? I don't even remember. I think the Griffin trophy from when Vesemir and I combined forces is a lot more meaning than like a horse race trophy. What do I have? The elf head. Is that a trophy? Can I put that somewhere? I really don't have... Would it be the valuable fossil? I'm going to put this up. Let's take that into our... why am I not there? We go. Where is my horrible painting? Let's stash that so nobody ever sees it. It is in the stash now, right? Why does it seem like it didn't go into the stash? What happened there? Did the horrible painting go in the stash? I need to know. Okay, there we go. What would serve as a trophy to put up in my room, if not... I mean, these are trinkets and jewelry. They're not really trophies. Why do I have a lot of armor repair kits in my stash? What is this again? Ah, succubus trophy. Right. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Giving up on the whole trophy thing. I'm futzing around here to no meaningful end. Let's put the Hierarch Himmelfart painting up. I don't think I want him over my armor. Not a big fan of him being between my weapons either, but he does look rather intimidating. He's got, even though he was a giant jerko, he's got some, I don't know, some portrait appeal. He's certainly much better than a naked painting of Geralt. Alright, how do I find the cellar again? Do you remember how I get to the cellar? Because I really don't. I should really put these guys, where Hyrule Himmelfart is. I think that would be better. I'm of the opinion that Iris and Olgierd are a much better painting for that location. And then we can put Mr. Himmelfart there. And that way maybe I don't have to ever say his name to guests, you know? How come you're always shaking your head no at me? It's getting irritating. Alright, basement. How do I get to the... Oh, you know what? I have to go... Did you guys... Wait a second. So, you probably found the dead body of the Bruxa, was it? Not a Bruxa. The innkeeper's daughter. Or whatever. Okay. Heading to the basement to see what wonderful surprises it has in store for me. Do you have anything to tell me about what's in the basement? Apparently not. What am I looting? Okay. We can keep that. Forget. Whoa.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Okay. I'm arting down walls in my own basement. Do we have to get a bricklayer back in to repair my basement? I thought it was going to be something I already knew about, but apparently not. Did I not fight? I have a lot. This is definitely a wine cellar. No doubt about that. Yeah, it was in here that I fought the Brooks. Was it not? I'm not seeing any remnants. What am I hearing? Remnants of that battle, however. So let's skip this. All right. So if they didn't knock the wall down, how did they know what was behind it and that it was interesting? I don't quite understand. I am hearing something odd in my Witcher senses. All right, Geralt, let's give it a go. Seems rude and wrong. Be blasting apart my own abode. But, okay, we have a laboratory? Julius von Gav's letter. Right, let's read that. To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius von Gave, and if you are reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Ban Ard, the famed school for mages. Yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life. And the table beside which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. Practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy, or you're just incredibly curious, incurably curious. Thus, I shall now reveal to you in a few brief words the fundamentals of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, My chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of the hoi polloi, who has by accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away, lest your ignorance do you grievous harm, I suppose that's supposed to say. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formula with a community of alchemists. Well, let us say I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof. I've always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring, and I have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table, and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight, and to whom it will prove a great use, or prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Okay, Geralt. It's rather daunting. Is this the alchemy table, or is this the alchemy table? Let's look at this one first.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Yeah, you could probably tell that from the letter you just read. All right. Whoa. Okay. No doo-doo. We now have additional charge in our bombs. That's interesting. How can I tell? Okay, I suppose if I looked at this stuff beforehand, I would know exactly how much additional charge I got. So I don't have to meditate now to replenish. Did I get extra? Look like I maybe got extra potions. Maybe. Perhaps. Alchemy Laboratory. In the lab, you can transform mutagens taken from monsters into their basic versions. Why would I want to do this? For example, you can turn a wraith mutagen into a lesser green. Right. I would want to do that because I made the wraith decoction and I no longer need wraith mutagens, right? But I may need green, blue, and red mutagens. You can upgrade basic mutagens into their more powerful versions using the alchemy panel if you find the right formulae. You can also change mutagens' colors. Okay. That actually may be important to me at some point because yeah, like for instance, what do I need? I need another. Oh, I need an ability here. Right. Not so much mutagens, right? What, well, okay. Yeah. All right. So, uh, why have I not placed an ability here? Oh, right, because I need to upgrade Ard. Ard needs to go there, and I do not have points available for the art sign. I have neglected the art sign. All right, we definitely may return here, Geralt. This is possibly a good discovery. Possibly. Really? Seriously? Oh, now I hurt your back.
If they would just take to work as they take to dancing.
Hang in there, Roach. Gonna have a new stable all for you very soon. Really, with the annoying insect sounds. Okay, Geralt. We need to find a key. It says search the shore of the lake near Orlamer's cemetery. It doesn't really say what I'm searching for. Is there a beehive around here? Is that what I'm hearing? Or are the... Why is Geralt raising his fist in anger? I mean, I get aggravated by biting insects as well, but... Alright, maybe he's not raising it in anger. That is a lovely sunset there. What the heck am I hearing? Is there stuff? There's stuff in this swamp, but I don't think it's what I'm looking for. I don't... Okay, I think I see something. And it's not a rusty hammerhead. I don't think I'm looking for that. Alright, we've got crafting equipment. We've got a dead guy. Gnomish whetstone. So, when we say gnomish, do we mean high elf? Is that what we mean by that? Or do we actually mean little garden gnomes? And why don't I know that already? Sodden letter, ornate key. Let's read the sodden letter. Letter is soaked through and falling apart, can barely be read. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery, along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too, so don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember, she was also the leader of our gang, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mathenberg shop, so burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. There's a word. Those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can go drown yourself in a lake or hang yourself from any branch you choose. Okay, so he self-deleted. Is that what we're supposed to take from that? And where are these damn insects coming from? I'm getting itchy just listening to them. Okay, so what is... Find the hidden treasure in... Oh, so we have to go... We gotta go back to, like, that main cemetery up here, right? That's, I think, what we've got to do. It's kind of nice being able to explore it in the daytime. So I might actually see, was that kid playing okay, I don't know what he's doing. I do not know what he's doing. Oh.
Our knights challenge each other for sport. Leave us to summon a witcher from the north for help. Who would have thought it possible?
So you're a big fan of Geralt, I take it, huh? Okay. You guys need a grief counselor? Unless your loved one died yesterday and got buried yesterday, which I don't think is the case because I'm not seeing any fresh dug up ground. You should really be over it by now. Okay,
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
Are you looking at a pretend book and flipping its pages? Its pretend pages? Okay, we're not getting through there without rudely arting it down. I have a feeling, Geralt, we're headed underground again. I think... Yeah, we're not getting... And we're off the search spot anyway, and we're not getting into any of that. So let's head...
And hungry.
Yeah, life's tough everywhere, man. You know, life is tough all over. Okay, yeah. Feeling I'm headed inside once again. This looks promising. This was where I met the ghosts, right? I think we're headed more this way. Okay, right. I have the key. Did I know this was here? I think I already knew this was here, didn't I? Okay. Last exploits of Selena's gang. Quest completed. Journal kept by Quail, a gardener. And why is there a cat in the crypt?